finished product, so that's it. Still needs a bit cleaning, and it can be done, but it's, to me, it doesn't look nice. So that's how we do it.
You've got the rubber seal that's at least concealed, not rubbing on top of the floor. Otherwise, you do end up with scratches.
Everything's been removed. Now they're grinding. They already had Kentucky Fried Chicken. We've grinded off that glue from, I don't know, old vinyl or something. Something was here before the laminate flooring, like this. And also for your insurance, it's worth paying $100 for the plumber to come here just to plug that in and give you an invoice. Welcome back to another behind the scenes video. Today you're joining us with me and Yuri, my assistant. We're going to check few job sites. Currently we're working on 3 job sites, so we're definitely going to visit 2. If we have time, we're going to go and see the 3rd one. But so far we just started the one that we're going there now. We're like 5 minutes away. Let's go and check that one first. That one is in Ashgrove, and then we're gonna go and check how we're going, the progress video of the Holland Park West, as you've seen it in previous BTS videos. So yeah, next stop is Ashgrove. Let's go. Sometimes installer complains that, oh, where are you all guys, where are you all, I'm here by myself, this and this and that, and now suddenly everyone's here. Yuri, me, Vlad.
You got delivery of material?
Delivery material, oh, we can help him deliver, get it up. Okay, that's good. Yeah, so a little bit of exercise again. See, another brick wall building. A lot of grinding. See, I already can hear that the grinding is going. So a lot of prep. You never know. You can't estimate it without seeing bare concrete. So yeah, you can't estimate anyhow where you have the carpets just from your experience, pretty much. And my experience tells me that there's a lot of floor prep, and I already can hear that installer already grinding, plus the leveling and all that. So anyway, but we have materials arrived, so we're gonna just do a bit of an exercise, help him get that all upstairs. Here again, no lift, just a staircase, and good that we're all here. We can quickly get it up, so installer can continue grinding and prepping, so we don't lose any time. When we don't have where to put the skip bin, usually we can get the a trailer. What's happening here? So old floor, which is an old laminate flooring, already been removed, underlay removed, some kind of a skirting board. So we're going with the new skirting boards over there. We'll just, once we go up, we'll have a look. But yeah, everything's been removed. Now they're grinding. They already had Kentucky Fried Chicken so far. Let's go and check it out.
А сама?
Так, а что, ты материал не привез? А что здесь, инженерка?
Да.
Ага, блядь.
Ага, все пришли.
Здорово. Yeah, we already started grinding. Obviously, laminate's gone, underlay is gone, skirting board's gone. So as you can see, no skirting boards. We've grinded off that glue from, I don't know, old vinyl or something. Something was here before the laminate flooring, so that's kind of grinded. Now we need to grind a bit more under the kitchen and check the levels, top up here and there. So there will be a few bags of leveling, plus the little bit more grinding, and put a moisture barrier down. Just, it's not going to protect from anything, but it's just for better bonding as always. And then just glue timber floors. And then new skirting boards will be supplied. I think it's going to be taller than this one. So see, that's the line from old skirting boards. So the plus the flooring, and then the new one will sit higher. So it will cover all this damage. Anyway, let's go and unload the van, the tools. Come on. Exercise. A little bit of help.
Okay. Bye-bye.
So yeah, see? Not like this. Not like this. Just like a guitar. Like this. So in any tight spaces, you just go like this, and you can turn, and then back again. Tips and trick. Timber is up. So far, well, it's 1 o'clock now, so we're still grinding, and I think the whole day will take us just to grind the high spots. Then we estimated so far 3 bags of leveling. So we're gonna use this level, see if that's enough. Maybe not enough. We'll get more. And obviously gluing down all this. We have tools for leveling and all that. That's a very handy one. Very good to spread out the self-leveler. Even the idea of behind the self-leveler is like it levels itself out. It's a good tool to help it out, spread it more and more and more.
It's not much.
Yeah,
But
it's still. Yeah, see, we're grinding now, and then there's still. Yeah, it'll be leveled in the corner. Usually, yeah, that's a common problem in this kind of buildings. In the corners, it's kind of dips down. In the center, it's like a high up, but along the walls, it's especially in the corners or along the sliding doors, it's kind of a dips down. And also, as you can see, wardrobes are a bit different to what you usually see in behind the scenes videos. So they would be part of the frame. So we can't remove this part. We just have to finish up to it and then start again here. So that we're covering that, but it's going to be like done very last from leftovers. But we can't just flow it over. It needs to be finished and start again. A little bit different, a little bit kind of old school. Yeah. Yeah, see, it's. Yeah, as I said, in these buildings, it takes like a day or two just to prep it. That's why it's like 50 square meters, double, like two-bedroom apartment can cost you like 100 meters house because of just for the prep. Yeah. See how high this is, like. But as we're laying 15 mil board, will be slightly lower. Steel frames. Again, another thing is that when you're buying a house, just look for if you have a steel frame, you're not allowed to undercut it. Because usually we undercut and install flooring under, but steel frame, we're not allowed, so we're just gonna finish with like a 3 mil gap and have the silicone bead. That's the only way you can do it here. We can't do it any other way. Still will be nice and neat, but not as good as if we would install it under the frame. Brick wall apartment, which skirting boards, again, extra cost for skirting boards to use glue and nails, or like liquid nails and just framing nails as well, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, it usually takes twice longer to install skirting boards on a brick wall rather than on a G-block wall, because in G-block you just nail it and it stays in place, and glue sets, and then painter just paints and kind of gap fills and paints. But here there's a bit more work involved. Very important, another kind of a tip and trick for you, dishwasher. See, it's here. I always ask clients to disconnect and take them out. Usually they forget. We can disconnect them and put them out. We can slide them back in, but we're never gonna connect them back. It's not that we can't do that, but I've just been burned a few times when clients asked me to connect the dishwasher and then it leaked, and it cost me replacing all these floors in the kitchen. So like that was like 4 years back. After that, I said to myself, no, that's it. We're not gonna connect. And also for your insurance, it's worth paying $100 for the plumber to come here just to plug that in and give you an invoice. So if that leaks or anything happens, you call your insurance will chase up his insurance and they will pay for the repair. Very important one. People keep forgetting. There's no rocket science yet to connect a plug. In Australia, it's all about the paperwork. So keep that in mind. It's for your insurance, so you covered. Because again, I've been burned a few times. No, thank you. Keep that in mind. Can't remember if I said that in my previous videos. When you lay timber flooring for your insurance, same thing with the dishwasher we just spoke about. Look at the fine print. It says you covered for timber floor. So what insurance companies don't like to cover is your hard flooring. They're happy to cover your carpet, they're happy to cover your, I don't know, tiles or something, but especially with timber floors. So if you're laying timber floors like we do here now in Ashgrove, make sure in your contents you have fine print stated covered with timber floors. That's a very important part. Yes, it might be extra cost, but it's worth paying that, because timber floors fixing is even more than installing it. So make sure that you have that covered. Also, don't forget to ask your questions about timber flooring in the comments below, because again, I already have like a list of questions that I'm going to be answering in a separate video next week. So if you have any questions about timber flooring, how to install, why we don't do that, why this prep so expensive, and so on, any questions, just comment in the sections below and I'll answer them all. I'll try and answer them all next week for you. Everyone's favorite job site. So we're doing engineered brush box. Just be careful not to step on a fresh glue. Just come over here. I'll just show you finished product. So it still needs a bit cleaning and vacuuming and cleaning, washing before we hand over. But so far, that's how Australian species brush box looks like. So this is 136 wide by 2.1 meters long boards, 14 mil thick with a 4 mil veneer. Not many houses we do in a brush box, because that's a kind of a little bit, I would say, outdated version, but it does fit this house. The most popular ones is the black button spotted gum. The brush box, not many houses, as I said, we do. But I do like brush box. It's not too light, it's not too dark. It's somewhere in between, a little bit of pink in it, but that's good. So, and another one that I wanted to show you here. So obviously, as you can see, all this upstairs, and we had to start from here. So we still yet to do all the staircase overlay. So that will be next week, but we've made a first step here. So that's where we started. So that's another important bit, that when you start your floor and you have your staircase, so you have the perfect joint here. So you join two boards together. You have to start from the top of the step. So you have to make a nosing first and then clip next one and then you go. Because if you start from somewhere else, yes, you can estimate where you're gonna end up, but that's a lot harder to do. And you never know if that wall is out of square. You're gonna come here couple mil, and couple mil already visible on that step, because you're always stepping on that top step and you want to see a perfect joint here. That's why we have to start from here, because if you start from somewhere else, by the time you'll come here with the flooring, either you have to cut the locks off or you're gonna be short, or it can be done, but to me it doesn't look nice. So that's how we do it. And again, then staircase usually done from bottom to up, but because of the top floor, we have to start from this one. So this is pretty much done, and once the upper floor done, we're gonna move downstairs, get this one done, and then staircase is the very last. But look at this joint here. So it's a perfect like any other one. So that's what you want to see when you're laying engineered timber flooring. That's what you want to step on it, not on like nosing, trim, and then same flooring continues. Ugly. Doesn't look nice at all. That's the one you want to see. That's how we do it. I'll go and get these off-cut, but Yuri will tell you what to do with the door.
All right, here we're going to check the door clearance under. When you do choose a new flooring, you've got to make sure that you do have enough clearance for the new floor. And while Roman's grabbing out the board, we'll briefly have a look. Limited in clearance here, but plenty of space here, so we'll just have to see how it fit.
Yeah.
This is the board,
Check the board.
So it's one of the easiest ways to check it.
I hope it's.
And they are just enough.
Is it just for the? Is it just the rubber or what?
The rubber seal is going to be rubbing on the floor, so this is a problem. So you've got to make sure when you choose the entry door, you've got the rubber seal that's at least concealed and not rubbing on top of the floor. Otherwise, you do end up with scratches.
Yeah, see, like that's probably. It's not scratching, but it's see.
Eventually, you do get scuff marks.
We'll tell the builder just to maybe change the rubber, or if they can adjust the door somehow, because again we can grind a little bit here and there just to like make it like 1 mil lower, but it's still rubbing a lot. So yes, it's not touching, it's not scratching, but yeah, it's.
If you do end up getting some stones or sand or dirt here, that weather seal will eventually scuff your flooring. Not dents, but scuffs.
What about the height to the threshold? So upstairs is this way, and because of this top step, we decided to go direction this way. So it's a little bit higher. So we'll see how we come up here. Maybe we are less clean just to shave it a bit.
Yeah.
And we can kind of a last board. We can drop couple mil just to have that smooth, nice, like a 3 mil silicone gap. We'll see. Once we'll get to that point, it should be kind of an easy fix. But this weather seal rubber, it needs to be done something to it, because this is that's the. I'll mention that to builder, so he knows. Yeah. Okay. That's all done for this one. Yeah. See, it's even. Yes. Anyway, that's the only question now so far. Leveling's done. Yeah, and also see the wet area is not done yet. So we have a sliding door here. So as we don't know what sort of tiles they will have, where they want us to finish, so we'll just finished flush so far with the waterproofing trim, the sealant trim. If they need to cut back, then they can do easily. But we'll better do a bit more. And then if they need, they can cut back rather than finish the way we think it's gonna work out. And then builder says, oh, it's too short now. Then we have to rip up all this floor and then finish, because again, it's better just to cut short rather than trying to extend. So we'll just go a little bit extra just in case. So it's an easy fix, because again, I don't know where they want us to finish in terms of next to tiles, because you can see it's not done yet. Usually when we hear the bathrooms and all these wet areas already done, so we know exactly where the tile finishes, and then we just come up to it with like 3 mil gap and have a silicone. But here is a little bit different. But anyway, it's just a little, another little touch for you. So when we're doing flooring before the wet areas. But so far so good. We're going well. Still a lot to go. Another week. Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow if we're doing skirtings Friday. Bunnings promised me deliver tomorrow, but I don't know. It can be not. Yeah, a lot. All right, that's it for today. I hope you highlighted something interesting for yourself, for your renovation, for your knowledge of timber flooring, how and what and when and who and so and so on. So don't forget to subscribe, give us a like. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.